Welcome to Co-Parenting with Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. And you haven't subscribed, guys, please do. Don't forget to like and share as well, guys. And thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Guys, today's topic is questions you don't ask the children. Questions you do not ask the children about the covert narcissist. And this is when they, go to visit the narcissist, or they're coming back to you, or, you something that's, they get to spend time with the narcissist. These are questions you don't ask when they are there or when they come back, One of them is, why didn't you answer the phone? Why didn't you answer the phone? This is maybe they went to visit and you're checking in. If, like me, they have, narcissist has a visitation. So I call them on Saturdays, normally when they go, and you call them and ask them, why didn't you answer the phone? This is something that you have to understand by now, that the covert narcissist would intentionally block any way, randomly, or maybe if you did something to them that week, or whatever, something happened. Something doesn't even need to happen. They just decide they're going to try to provoke you by not letting the children have access to the phone. So they don't, in my situation, he unplugs the phone or turns the volume down. This happens so many times, guys, that I can't even count it. So you do not ask the children. And why don't you ask the children? Because if the children are older, as my own kids now eventually found out, they know that's what happens. Or you, of course, on your own part, should know that's what's going on. But you don't want to put the kids in a situation, there are two things that you don't ask that question why they're still there anyway. Is one of them is you don't want the kids to tell this, because they're still there and they already know. So they're not going to tell you, mom turned off the phone or dad turned off the phone. No, that's not going to happen. And you, on the other hand, don't kind of convey the message that, you felt bad or you were mad that, they did this, because they did and they're trying to provoke you. So you don't want to give them that reaction, So another one is, when they come back or return to you or go visit, what did the narcissist say about me? What did the narcissist say about me? It doesn't even matter, that's for sure. At some point, eventually, it shouldn't matter to you because, what are they going to say about you? It's nothing good, but it serves the purposes here that you don't do this is the kids haven't had enough time, they haven't had enough time to even listen to this. That's constantly negative things about you from the covert narcissist to them, because they are constantly talking. That they're constantly saying things about you to them that the kids probably uncomfortable, obviously, hearing it. No, you now listening, asking these questions is one of, first of all, is not good for your mental health, because of course you start processing this like it's anything new, because that's what they do all the time. Another thing is that the kids now have to relive this whole conversation again, that the narcissist already, they're already comfortable having that conversation with the narcissist, or the narcissist telling them about you. So now you asking them is that, all of a sudden, all over again, they are feeling uncomfortable with half of the stuff that was said to you. Mom did this, dad did this, they're reliving that again. Another one is, most definitely don't ask what the new supply said. No, don't ask what the new supply said. It doesn't matter. If you're like me, you probably don't know. They never introduced a new supply to you, so you really don't know. If you're aware of who the new supply is, it still does not matter what the new supply said. You are co-parenting with the narcissist, not the new supply. It doesn't matter what they say about you. As long as they do not harm your children, that's it. You do not, it doesn't matter if you know who they are before or you are in the same circle. It doesn't matter. As long as they don't harm your kids, you really have no business with that. My daughter said something random to me sometime last week. Mom, the new supply said you're really nice. That came out of nowhere. Your new supply said your mom is really nice. I said, oh, that's good. All right, could you pass me the orange juice over there? So, because one thing you don't want to have is their kids, okay, their children. So you don't want them, when they go over there, somehow the discussion comes up, oh, we're talking about the new supply. That's so, because if you sit down and say, okay, really, what were you guys talking about, and what did she say, and then you contribute your own conversation, when they go back over there or return to base or go visit, this will probably come up. Like I said, they're kids. It will come up. It's like, oh yeah, we were talking about this, and I said this, and mom said this and that. So you don't want to, like, encourage that. So you don't, I didn't go into that discussion. Another one is what is going on in the household. Is a new supply have a, the nurses have a new supply now, who came over there, yeah. You don't want to go into that, because first of all, it's going to be fuel for the covert narcissism. When eventually they find out, like I said, there's a children, they might go over there and they start talking about what they talked about with you that you asked them. So you don't. But however, guys, like I keep saying, you need to keep track of what's going on with the kids. Is you do have to ask the children, though, what did you guys do? Like when you go to pick them up, or you drop them, or whatever, they're coming back from the narcissist. You need to ask that, because you need to keep track of what these people are saying to the kids. Like I said in the previous video, that if you ask that question, what did you guys do? Do you guys have fun? Usually kids will start downloading everything. And that's where you now start reading between the lines. That's where you start, paying attention to certain things that they're saying, without pointedly asking them, what did they say about me? What did they say about you? No. When you ask, what did you guys do? Usually, that's when you hear things, usually when the kids come and I ask that question, something that they wouldn't tell me directly, like, okay, he was yelling at me for nothing, I didn't know what I did, comes in when they say they went to do the arcade games or whatever it is, and then I don't know, Dad was angry, and because he said I slammed the door too hard, and that's when all that comes out. But it probably will not come out directly, if you didn't ask that question of, okay, did you guys have fun? What did you guys do? That's where you now come in and start reading between the lines and listening to the answers they give you. And that's how because as much as you don't want to ask questions directly about what they said, what they did, what who said about you or said about them, you still want to be on top of what they're saying to them. And that's how that is by indirectly asking, what did you guys do? And then things that, that stood out that they told them, or that they didn't feel good about, will most definitely come out of that. It will most definitely come out of that. They'll say that. Guys, get a hold of your mind, guys. Get a hold of your mind, and everything else will fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.